The following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. In markets like DC, well-priced homes move fast, so here to share some insights on how to navigate the process in our favor are Josh Green, the president of Eastern Title and Settlement, Kristen Brinningham with the Bob Caine's team of Remax Distinctive, and Carrie Real from the Mortgage Link, who also has our deal of the day. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, I just want to implore all of our clients out there that have any VA or FHA mortgages with interest rates higher than 6.5%, give us a call so we can help you start saving some money. And then we have our QR code for any of the homeowners out there or those that wish to own a property. Click on the QR code, put your information in there. For those that own a property, it's going to give you a value through an AVM, so it'll give you an idea of how much equity you have and what your property's worth.
Okay, excellent. We will share that QR code again at the end, but you can go ahead and click that right now. Thank you, Carrie.
And we implore you.
Yes.
We implore you.
You are being implored to do so. Kristen, we keep hearing that inventory is still tight across the DMV. So what does that really mean for buyers all across our area, DC, Arlington, Loudoun, Rockville?
Yeah, it's a tough time to be a buyer right now. Inventory is very low. What we're seeing, houses come on the market on a Thursday or Friday. We're seeing dozens of people through the house over the weekend, usually offer deadlines, and this results in a highly competitive situation where buyers are throwing out contingencies, waiving appraisals. This can be risky. Not everybody could do this, should do this. So it's a challenge for sure.
Sure, okay. We'll talk about something called off-market access. What does that mean, and how can that help buyers as they move forward?
Okay, so off-market properties are for sale, but not publicly advertised right now. So not on MLS, which means they're also not on secondary sites. Zillow, Trulia, anywhere buyers think they're getting the best information, they're not going to be there.
Okay.
The benefit to buyers, though, if we can locate these properties, are you're not competing with all the same people making crazy offers with escalated prices. If we can reach a seller who's willing to sell off market, it's a little gentler process.
Yeah,
You've
sounds
had
like
about 6 of those
We've
recently,
had
right?
6 so far this year.
That's
so in
great.
the last few weeks, all off market deals. Yeah.
Okay,
And how do you find those?
That's a good question. Real estate it's an industry of personal relationships, right? Both with our clients and a level of trust. It's also being grounded in the community, having great connections in the realtor industry. So it's a lot of talking to other agents, bringing things offline. So me communicating buyer needs with other agents, them talking about properties that are coming up, and we're trying to make a match before these houses are publicly advertised.
Yeah. Josh, I was going to ask from a title perspective, is the closing process any different or better when closing off market versus on
It's
MLS?
all the same, whether it's off market or on market. You know, we get you to the closing table. It's a purchase. It's whether or not the agents don't list it, and you don't have to compete against the bidding, so you get a better price on the house.
Usually,
probably.
yeah, and they're a little more serious buyers usually, who are qualified, who are ready to go, who
have a real pre-approval letter.
That's
right.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to ask Carrie also, how important is it for buyers to have a full underwriting approval, not just a pre-qualification?
It's very important. A lot of the realtors out there, the listing agents, when they receive an offer, they reach out to those that finance the property. That's the first thing they ask, have you received and reviewed their income, their assets? Is this a true approval? Have they been through underwriting? And if it's not, oftentimes they'll push that offer into a separate batch, and they'll move on to the next to find something that is actually approved. So, I tell all my clients beforehand, we're going to pull your credit, I'm going to receive all your income, your assets, we're going to get you underwritten, and then we just need to find your property.
Yeah.
And then, I'll communicate all that to the
And
parties
sometimes, he gets calls on the weekends from the seller's agents verifying the pre-approval, what level they're approved on before they want to take the offer. So it's super important not only to have the letter, but also for your loan officer to be available at night or on the weekend when you're making that offer, so he can put that extra touch so you can get that agent to take your offer.
Very important.
Realtors too. I know I've called mine on the weekends or late at
Absolutely.
night.
There
Like I
are no
have questions,
weekends.
and it is really nice when they make themselves available.
That's what we're here for.
As we end here, just share quickly, are there any kind of creative contract strategies that you can do then when it's off the market?
Well, we're still trying to give a great offer, right? We still want the seller. We need the seller to accept it. It has to be a strong enough offer that the seller is willing to hold off on listing their home, getting that extra exposure.
Got it.
So quick close is always good. A good lender is always good. Having a great title company is good.
All right. That's it. All right. Thank you so very much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lynn.
Yeah. Here's another look at the deal of the day. For more, the number to call is 301-996-7432, or you can visit themortgagelink.com. And you can also scan the QR code on your screen right now to see the value of your property. And be sure to follow the Real Estate Top Performers on YouTube to get more advice on buying and selling a home in today's market.